Hey everybody, Scott with another quick tool thought slash semi kind of tool review. So for years I've had a bit of an annoyance when doing my job. Say I'm trimming out a residence or something like that where I'm messing with cover plates and whatnot, or putting switches in, control 4 switches or whatever. Most screws are of the Phillips variety. And this is how my tool bag, this is how my screwdriver gun lives in my tool bag. It's got the number 2 Phillips in it by default. So, you're screwing in your devices and whatever, but then most cover plates have slotted screws. So I find myself, I've either forgotten a flat tip to put in here, and I've got to run back to my bag and I'm either pulling out something like this, or maybe the wee-high longer ones, running back or whatever. So then what you're doing is you're pulling this out and you're either setting it down or you're putting it in your pants pocket. Two problems with that. You set it down, you tend to walk away from them. Now, they're not real expensive, but it's kind of annoying when you lose a bit. And if I put them in my pants pocket, they tend to end up in my wife's washing machine. So that's not a real good option. So, as a low volt guy, I'll be cutting in, into some drywall to put a low voltage ring in, like this. And it's got, Phillips head screws on it. So you screw that in. Now this is a single gang example. I'm just showing you, I've got a 2-gang cover plate. But, say you go to put a bullnose plate, to cover it. I call them a urinal, but they all come with flat, slotted screws. I don't know if that's by design or if it's a cost-cutting move or whatever, but okay, so now I'm working with 2 bits. Enter the Klein Tools 32605. I seem to have lost it. Oh, here it is. I just picked this up, but it's perfect for what I'm talking about. This is the 32605, made by Klein. It's all made in USA, even the bits, and this is the 5-in-1. Now what the 5-in-1 is you've got a number 2 Phillips, and you got a 1/4-inch socket driver, and on the inside you've got a 3/16 flat or slotted, and then on the back side of that you have a number 2 Robertson or a Robbie, and then you have a 3/8 socket driver. So that's your 5. They make one bigger. It's called a 32606. I'll put links in the description to Amazon. The thing is very well made. The bits are high quality. It's all made in USA stuff, and I can't believe I didn't find this thing sooner, because there is a caveat. After all these years of dealing with running back and forth to my bag, getting a flat tip or a Phillips, this thing is perfect. I just discovered them on Amazon a couple days ago, and you can still get them. They're still in stock. They're about 12 or 13 bucks. But if you go to Klein's website, these are no longer in production. So I bought 2. I'm bound to lose one or tear one up or something, and until something better comes along, I'm gonna want something to get me through. There's also one out there called a Halftime. Now it's kind of a little janky for me. It has a flat and a Phillips in it, but you flip it and the head of it's really big, and I don't want to get real crazy bulky. That's why I didn't order the 32606. This has got enough bulk on its own. The 32606 is even fatter than that, you know, because it's got an extra socket driver on it. But if you want one of these, you better go get one now. Amazon's not selling them, or I mean, Amazon is selling them, but they are out of production. So, a little side note on that has nothing to do with, well, it has something to do with tools. The reason Phillips is more prevalent than square drive stuff is because Mr. Robertson, when approached by Henry Ford for a better fastener that assembly line workers could use in their screw guns, Mr. Robertson wanted too much money, to allow Ford to use his design, and so he went to Mr. Phillips, and that's why Phillips is more prevalent today, because it all started on the Ford assembly line back in the teens and the 20s. I don't know where I heard that, but I looked it up. Seems to be factual. That's about it, guys. Go pick one of those up. It's well worth it. I've used it a couple times around the house. I'll put it through its paces, but I'm fairly knowledgeable when it comes to tools, and this thing is well made and made of high quality steel. And it's made in USA, which is a plus. So go pick one up. Klein 32605 and a Klein 32606. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate all my subscribers and viewers. Hope everybody has a good day.